Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the newly released Shadow version of Alolan Exeggutor with the move Draco Meteor. Like, this thing just basically got released, and of course we're going to take a look immediately at it. And here this opponent baited me twice with Power Punch, which is not that cool. How did it go? Like, we have a cool team here. You can see on the right side the Alolan Exeggutor is a little bit bigger than the, I mean, that's actually its usual size, but yeah, it's just a very, very tall boy. We have the Lead of Talonflame, a Pokemon that's, in my opinion, highly underrated in the Great League format. Like, if you go to PvPoke and just like look how good this thing actually looks and how little like usage it had is like crazy. I don't know why. We have the Vigoroth as a save swap, you know, maybe my team from back in the day, which is still very good, but I haven't played it because right now PvP is not really competitive, and we're not really talking about the Elo or anything like this, but like if you play this with Ferrothorn on the back, it's a very good solo team that I played like for several seasons. Highly can recommend it to you. Talonflame, definitely the star of this team, like in terms of what it can do. This thing is still amazing. I can really recommend it in Great League. Like, it's still good against like nearly everything that's available right now. And with Registeel being better right now, it made the Bastiodons worse, so it's even better for the Talonflame. I think the recent meta changes as well with like Trevenant and stuff like this really benefit the Talonflame. But yeah, we had some lag as well. Sadly, here I was stupid that I didn't throw my move immediately, but yeah, that was me. I'm gonna go for the Flame Charge here now against the Stunfisk, and yeah, we had a lot of lag, to be honest, sadly, which is something that of course always kind of annoys you if I want to try out a very spicy, squishy team. If your opponent then gets like 2 to 3 fast moves after his charge move for free, it's not really the ideal scenario, I would say. But hey, hopefully the fixes are coming soon-ish. I hope next week, to be honest, as we now have the new version in the code, like maybe, but we will see. Here against the Venusaur. Venusaur is not in the move yet. We can go for 1 Flame Charge and we have another one stored, but okay, I'm just gonna lag after my charge move forward for 2 turns. He gets to 1 more Vine Whip, which he is not supposed to get to, and KOs me with that. It's so lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I had several scenarios where I lost the game because of the game being broken. Like right now it's just like horrible, like we're currently in the worst possible state. I mean, they're currently most likely trying to do some stuff in the background, and maybe this is why it's the case. I'm not gonna like say, oh, this game never gonna be fixed until we have like the end of this season. If the game is still not fixed after this season, okay, it's kind of rough, to be honest. But yeah, we're just gonna endure for at least this time, and hopefully the summertime gonna be better when we also have Worlds, which is gonna be very exciting. And we have the Victory Bell here against us. We see the Walrein coming in. Against Walrein, you can still take like 1 move at least, which is good, and you should be able to get to 2 Flame Charge here maybe. We have to see. Maybe not. I think he gets to the 2nd move before me. Yeah, I think he should. Yeah. We got him at least a little bit lower, and we can now go into our Alolan Exeggutor. I think he still had a little bit extra energy, so I'm just going to go into my Exeggutor, and I should be able to get some damage off with the Seed Bomb. You see how much damage it does. Of course, double super effective quick moves against me and charge move as well. But our Vigoroth is going to be able to get to the Body Slam, KOing this Walrein, and we're going to be able to take this win. Finally a win with this team. We have Nidoqueen in the lead, which is fine, I guess. We can go for the Flame Charge and then swap out. It's actually the Pokemon that I was most scared of, because I know that I'm going to lose this anyway in the T-Shield with the Talonflame, as Talonflame is a little bit squishier. But we can swap out into our Vigoroth, and we lose CMP here, which I don't think is how it's supposed to be. I think Vigoroth has more attack than the Nidoqueen. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. I haven't looked it up yet. We see the Korean coming in here. The Korean is something that you usually don't really see in the Great League. We survive with a 1 HP and a Dream with our Vigoroth here. IVs do matter, and we can go for the Body Slam, doing a lot of damage, and we can just go into our Talonflame. And I just want to keep my shields like a little bit at least for my little boy in the back, for my what's called my Alolan Exeggutor. Maybe I am going to be able to get to a Draco Meteor with it against something, and we see here my opponent going for the Body Slam. We can take 1 Body Slam at least. We can try to farm him down. We're gonna get him low. They swap into the Nidoqueen. We can farm this thing down. We see the Umbreon coming in, And we gonna go for the Draco Meteor. How much does this gonna do? It's gonna do a ton. And he got like 3 quick moves in there while I get 1 quick move in. Isn't it amazing? And he gets another quick move in while mine didn't even go through. Like my damage didn't go through there. It is just amazing. We can go for 1 more quick move there. We're gonna be able to KO this Umbreon now, and we have a little bit more HP left, but this thing just farms me down by 1 turn, and yeah, amazing gameplay. Very cool. We have Obstagoon against us here. Now we can swap into our Vigoroth, and we're gonna be able to survive any kind of move here from this thing. We can realign now our Talonflame against the Victory Bell. I'm not gonna shield it here. And we're gonna see my opponent just gonna dip out because, like, I guess I hard countered him. I don't know what he had in the back. Maybe he had still a chance with my Exeggutor, but Exeggutor also would double resist the Razor Leaves. Okay, still most likely would do like 20% per Razor Leaf, but we're a squishy boy. We are squishy boy, but we can go for some nice seed bombs here. And look at this. We're gonna get the shield there. We're gonna shield up our own, the Saturator from the opponent. We can just farm down with a bullet seed. I asked us actually here on YouTube in the community tab if I want to use the Dragon Tail or the bullet seed. Bullet seed is okay-ish. Dragon Tail is usually the preferred moveset because they do a lot of damage with the seed bomb plus Dragon Tail. And you see how much damage this Draco Meteor did there. But with Bullet Seed you just get to the Dracos way faster, which gives you some more booms, and I definitely see why people wanted to see this, as we're gonna have a lot of Draco Meteors in this video. It was a lot of fun to play with it. Next up we have Reggie still in the lead. Here again, why the Talonflame might be a little bit better right now, as we can go for Flame Charges here, which gonna put him into range for farm down, which is really good. As of course we have to shield here now because, you know, Zap Cannon is going to do a lot of damage. But yeah, exactly, like you're always going to be able to farm down if he did shield the first move, which is fine. And also if he didn't shield the first move, it doesn't really matter because you get to the second move in time. So you always win against the Reggie Steel as long as you have 1 shield left. You're always going to win there, no matter which shield scenario you are. At least it's the 1 shield, 1 versus 1 or whatever. We have the Azumarill here coming in. We have our little boy Vigoroth, which gonna be able to go for some body slam damage, but I'm not gonna get farmed down by him, which is not really good because of course the Play Rough and the Ice Beam gonna be able to KO my Alolan Exeggutor now. So I'm gonna have to pull some tricks and basically swap perfectly after 1 quick move into my Talonflame, going to be able to catch this player off on it. We can go for the Flame Charge now against this Sableye who wants to let it go. And I was like, okay, the smart decision here is to shield so I get my Incinerate damage through. But I'm not smart, and this is a video for Exeggutor, so I'm just gonna farm all the way down. And you know where I am right now. I'm on the Draco Meteor. We have an Azumarill still against us, so we have to go for the Zero Bubble Draco Meteor through the shield from him to KO this Azumarill. The only way of winning the game. We see the next time we have the Stunfisk here. We're gonna be able to swap onto the Rock Slide perfectly into our Vigoroth, catching the move. And this Rock Slide gonna do still a lot of damage. And we see the Gallade. I remember this game. This game was also lost to lag, as you're gonna see soon. We have the Gallade here, which is not really a big problem. I wanted to go for the move. He throws, it's fine. Now we can go into our Talonflame. And yeah, he gets an extra move through. That's how it's supposed to be for moves or 3 or 5 moves. I should have maybe played it a little bit better. Here, still all fine. But he goes for Leaf Blade. I'm gonna get an extra move through again. Totally also okay. He went for 1 move. And now I need 2 more quick moves to KO him. He needs 3 more to KO me. And we die at the same time. This is at 12 turns that he would need to KO me, versus 10 turns that I needed to KO him. And this gonna automatically lost me the game there because I would have been able to farm down. I would have had 2 Flame Charges loaded. I would have been already loaded in terms of the higher attack stat thanks to the buff. And I would have had an easy time of winning this game. But of course the game is broken as hell. And I guess 12 turns equals 10 turns today. It's just very annoying as he has the Ferrothorn in the back, and of course we would have easily been able to KO the first Pokemon there with the Stunfisk, as we would have had 2 moves already, and we also would have been easily able to win the Ferrothorn matchup there if the game would have just worked. But yeah, there's a reason why we're currently in the interlude season, I guess, so I mean, yeah, we're just gonna deal with this. Here I also wanted to go for my charge move immediately. I didn't overtap because I already had the energy, but it still went for a quick move. which now has to shield me the first move by him, which doesn't really matter too much as well, but it's just annoying with the game completely as stall broken, and yeah, it's kind of annoying to play right now. But hey, we're still just gonna keep going through this season, and let's hope that everything gonna be better soonish. I still believe that we're gonna have most likely a better game afterwards, but of course we have to see. Here, of course, the thing that I didn't want to see in the back, Toxicroak beating both of my other Pokemon. That's very cool, and we can go for the Draco Meteor at least to KO him, but now we have the Warren against us, which can farm us down, and we have a lot of lag here again, which would of course never happen with this game. And yeah, we just gotta surrender. It didn't really matter there that we had like we just got countered. We have the Saber. I'm just gonna swap out immediately here. I could have went for like moves or whatever, I don't really know. But we get the Altaria out of the way, which is amazing, as I don't really want to face this with my Alolan Exeggutor in the back, especially because we don't have Dragon Tail. Thing is, here if you went with the Ferrothorn in the back, which is actually a good team, you had something like the Flash Cannon to hit it, and it's a neutral matchup, and you resist the Dragon Breath, so yeah, it would have been actually a decent matchup. Like this, it's definitely not a good matchup, but good thing we have it now against our Vigoroth. We're just gonna let this go, which I actually don't know whether that was the smartest idea, but my idea here was I can just farm down, and I just was hoping that 3 would be enough, but it turns out not even 4 gonna be enough, I think, and we're just gonna farm down the entire way for this thing, and we had 100 energy, which I definitely take actually. I don't think this was a bad idea, but I make a stupid mistake there, and no, never mind, I actually go for the Brave Bird. Okay, that's fine then. I will go for the Brave Bird, which is not a stupid mistake, and we can just go into our Exeggutor. But the thing here is, I have to KO the Sableye, otherwise I'm screwed. So I have to go for the Draco Meteor and hope that he doesn't shield here, otherwise I have no chance of winning. And he shields, so yeah, this is gonna be a loss. Yeah, it was like I expected him to shield because it doesn't make sense to not shield there, but it's fine. We have a Deoxys defense in the lead, which is horrible for me. But yeah, what can you do? We go for the Brave Bird, we don't hit every bubble. We CMP tie here, which shouldn't be a CMP tie because there's no way that you can CMP tie there. He is always at even turns and I'm always on uneven turns there, so cool. Very nice. And we just gotta catch the next move there. And we see the Sableye coming in. I mean, it's just like, it's always hilarious to see like how much things are broken. I recently watched a video from like 2 years ago, I think, from I think FP Sticks, and like it was so crazy how good the game worked back then. Like it was literally, there was no inconsistency, everything worked super fine. Sad that's not the case anymore. I mean, I know the reason why it's not the case anymore. Like it's not that they wanted it to change that to the worse or anything in this. They just didn't expect that people would export the game from the client side, and so they had to have some server side settings that made everything a little bit slower and a little bit laggier, as you're gonna see in general. So yeah, make the stupid mistake. This was the Azumarill matchup which I was thinking of, where I went for the wrong move there, not expecting him to have an Azumarill in the back. But we can still go for a Seed Bomb here, which is going to be able to get the shield, but we can go for another Seed Bomb as my opponent farms a little bit too much, and we're gonna be able to go for that Seed Bomb, get him very low, see how much the Seed Bomb did there, like more than 50% or whatever. Like, that's insane. Seed Bomb is such a bad move. But we can go for the Flame Charge here, going to be able to KO this thing and farm down the Deoxys, winning us the game. Into the last game, we're gonna see Altaria in the lead. Very horrible, usually. I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird, and I think I know this game. This game was also like very stupid, to be honest, but hey, that's how it goes. We're gonna get the shield there, we just gotta let it go and let our Talonflame go down. Altaria is a problem, as I said, like usually with the Ferrothorn in the deck it's a little bit better, but like this we have to stay in there. We have to go into our Vigoroth right now and try to do our best to win this matchup and maybe get his last shield so we can Draco Meteor some stuff. And yeah, we're gonna have some more insight after this game, because there's gonna be one matchup at the end. I think that's gonna be very interesting, as we're gonna get the last shield now with this Body Slam, which is very nice, as this was a CMP time. They want to KO me, which I'm fine with, as we're just gonna put all our odds on the Exeggutor, and we're gonna see the Registeel coming in here, and we're gonna see how much Draco Meteor does here. And what we also would see here now is that if we go for 2 Draco Meteors, we would be able to KO this Registeel, unless they would go for Zap Cannon here, which would be double like resisted there. But like otherwise we would be able to KO him there, which is funny. but like, of course, like this not anymore, and this is gonna be a good game. Thanks for watching. Of course, this was more like a spicier episode. It didn't work out too well. I think this Pokemon still has some cool potential and some unique metas, but right now, of course, not the best one, but fun to use. I think you can use it in the Kanto Cup again. I'm definitely gonna try it out there as well. And yeah, see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, and bye.